Can you hear me at the back? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to deliver 3 pieces of advice and a statement. Now, where the advice, pretty much 99%, if not 100% of everybody who hears the advice, they're gonna agree upon it. Wherever the rest of my talk, along with my statement, is gonna be a little bit debatable. So, mom and dad might not really like it. Your Uncle Ali, you're gonna say it's crazy, and your school teacher slash college professor will not admit it. You see, I would love to tell you a little bit about myself, but right now I don't want to consume any time because it's irrelevant. You can get a good advice, as much good advice from Tony Robbins or a homeless man in the street alike, as long as you are processing everything you take in. So, but first, let me ask for an observation exercise. How many of you successfully managed to detect something that does not quite match how I look today? The shoe? Yeah? Shoes? Yeah? The shoes. Do we agree the shoes doesn't fit the suit?
Yes.
Alright, Nader, let's fix that. Alright, so you're gonna fix that? You're absolutely correct. The shoes doesn't match the suit. This is what you see and you're 100% correct. Thank you, Nader. So, that would fit much better. Do we all agree? You see this it fits my suit. You 100% agree. However, I disagree. So, Nader, let's try again. You see, everything in life is about perspective and what you take on yourself and how you see yourself. You see, you can't be labeled, just allowing people to label you. You are stupid does not define who I am. You're crazy does not define who I am. You have a fat lips does not define who you are. It's all about perception. You're strong, it defines who you are. You are outstanding, it defines who you are. You have self-confidence, it defines who you are. You are amazing, it defines who you are. I invite you to break the rules. Break the rules. Not the law, don't break the law, it's illegal, alright? So, break the rules. The silly, stupid rules that's been imposed upon us, regardless of who said it. Who has to say because I am sitting in an international platform like TEDx that I have to wear a suit? And thank you. Why? Who says that you have to really think about what people say? However, what I think is that you are absolutely correct when you say that the shoes doesn't match the suit. But I have a different proposition, because in my perception and reality, I really think that it's really the suit which doesn't match the shoes. Always think about who you are, what you're doing, what you're thinking, how you're taking life in, because you're not defined who you are. This is who I am. This is what defines me. Now, during the past 6 hours coming overview over here, I reached out to some friends of mine around the world, and I tell them, listen guys, I have a TEDx coming in, and I would like to have your input for youth to understand what's happening around life in different places. So literally, as we're coming, me and Nader, across the, as we're coming here across the roads from Dubai to Fujairah, we prepared a video for you coming from around the world. But first, my first advice is, you really, really need to have a good friend. Nader, please stand up. He doesn't know I'm gonna get him stand up, so. You know what's talking friendship. A good friend will always be there for you when it's hard and life will get hard. He's gonna be there for you to enjoy the life when it gets good, and life will get good a lot of times. But a good friend as well, he's gonna tell you, you're about to do something stupid. When you are about to do something stupid. You see, mom and dad's gonna tell you, no, stop, you're about to do something stupid, don't do that. A good friend will tell you, you know what, I can't convince you, I'm there for the ride, as long as you're not doing anything that harms somebody else or something wrong. Can you please give a round of applause for Nader? Now my second advice is, Dave Crane, please rise up. It's about mentorship. Having a mentor in your life. I met Dave 6 years ago. I left the aviation industry. I resigned because I wanted to become a speaker. And he's one of the very first people who actually opened the doors and taught me how to speak better, how to speak to probably 600-700 people, how to do events, how to actually get a revenue and do a business model out of that without a mentor. You know, you're really taking a long shot. So can you please give a round of applause for Dave? No charge of cutting today. Every one of us needs a Nader and a Dave, at least one of each in their life. And now my third advice is about advice. And this is where it comes around the world. For those people who really deserve to be on a TEDx, and they're coming here to share the stage with me today. It's kind of interesting how we do life and everything. As long as you go with the flow and you full on with life, nothing really makes a difference if you follow your heart.
A good friend, he asked me to make a video. As you can see, the sun's straight in my eyes, so I'm not sure how this is coming out, but I thought I'd give it a go. It's been a hard slog getting here. It's always good to get things wrong, actually get things wrong, actually get everything wrong, because then you know you're learning. Hopefully see you on the flip-flop. Ciao.
Hello, peace and mercy. This is RTRC. My thoughts about how to be your own and being successful in after school life and college life, and always try to go against your ego. Do things to help others. Do things that is connected to your spirit, to your soul, and do not do things to show off and to show who you are and to try to prove yourself. Just do it for sake of helping others. That's it.
Hi guys, I'm Tariq Amawi. Don't let the grown-ups tell you the way the world works. That's just the way their mind works. They project their limited fears and expectations onto you. Don't let them define your life. Design your life from within. You don't need to manifest stuff. You need to manifest more of your true self. Material objects will not fill emotional or spiritual holes. So become who you were always meant to be. The gifts you get to give away are the ones you get to keep. So give freely, and you will receive more in this life than you ever knew was possible.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Omar Elatar here, host and creator of the Passionate Few podcast, and I just wanted to hop on here and say, well, I've reached over 2.1 million people with these inspiring interviews I do with people who've gone from rock bottom to build multi-million and multi-billion dollar businesses. I've learned one thing, and it's the same that's true for me, and I know it is for you too, and that is that for me, life is about seizing opportunity. It's about going out and taking chances. It's about betting on yourself. That reason, that idea, that soulful thing you've been wanting to do that's inside of you, yes, it's inside of you for a reason. And you have to pay attention to it, act on it, capitalize on it. And I love so much what Hisham teaches, because they call him the wake-up coach for a reason. He helps wake people up to what's already inside and make that shift and never look back. So I want to encourage you to seize opportunity. Your greatness is inside of you for a reason. In your time,
These are real humans. They live among us. They have different life paths. They have different ideas that they pursue for their life. Now, here comes the statement where Uncle Ali is going to be really pissed off when I say, when he listened to me. We adults have not figured it out. We have no idea what is our final purpose is going to be, where are we going, what is our adventure, what's going to happen next. We did not figure it out. When we are kids, we think that the adults figure everything out, so when we grow up, we're going to know. Well, guess what? We don't. Does that mean that, all right, we are young and teens and we're going to grow up if the adults don't know what they're doing? In this case, we're going to get lost? Absolutely not. It's all about the adventure, what you're doing, what your heart tells you to do, and where do you want to go. Because here is the proof that till today, 2018, nobody figured it out. So let's take a few examples. If we talk about sports and nutrition, I'm trying to talk really, really fast because we have just less time. So if we talk about nutrition and diet, you would find if you go online that you would have a lot of people telling you, like, you know what, in order for you to build the best body, you should eat 6 times a day. Somebody else comes and say, hey, you eat 1 meal a day. Somebody else comes and say, do fast diet. Somebody else, water diet, go vegetarian, go meal. That's the, not diet. Let's take in now the information with science and technology. Did we go to the moon or not? You have National Geographic, the icon, and the other icon, which is Discovery Channel. They bring in people, and both people on the opposite side of the spectrum. Did we go to the moon or we didn't? Take that aside. Let's move on to the next thing. When it comes to sport, to self-development and peak performance, how many of you heard of Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX man? Very good. And on the other side, the other icon is Vishna Lakhani. Vashin Lakhani. This is from Mind Valley. This is another icon I would love to meet one day. Now, last week I've seen a sponsored advertisement from the Mind Valley CEO, Vishan, and he's saying that Elon Musk said that working 100 hours or doing so much work and being a hard worker is a stupid idea, stupid or dumb idea. He used the actual one of these words or along the line. And he says he has another idea about moving forward and becoming really advanced in what you do. And that's not by hard work. Now, here is the thing. It's like, are we getting crazy? You have some people telling you, do hard work, and somebody hard work and no hard work, do this and do that. And these are the adults that we are having out. This is us. We have to admit it. So, who's right and who's wrong? The answer is, they're both right. It's about how to live along that spectrum. Whether you either take your life as a dull in the middle, if you're happy with that, we're good. But if you feel that something deep inside you, you want to get it out, then you gravitate towards what you feel like. And this is where it comes that we didn't figure it out yet as an adults. Mom and dad, when they come and tell you advice or telling you something, is what Nader put it in a very articulate way when we're trying to understand how to get the idea in a very simple way. Nader says the adults, when they give you advice, it's developed from their experience, and their experience is developed from their past. So their past does not have to equal your future. Do you understand that? Which means, does that mean we don't listen to mom and dad? Does this mean that mom and dad advice is just not good? Not at all. You see, mom and dad in a different generation. And all you need to do from your side is you can see that and understand that. Not all the moms and dad or Uncle Ali or the school professor or teacher are going to understand that. Because you're in a different generation, what you need to do is bridge the gap. Bridging the gap between what they think and what you think is coming like talking to them and connecting with them and trying to understand, to get them to understand you. However, the final choice is yours, whether what you want to choose. What do you want to do with your life? Now let's do something silly. All right, if you are under 20 years old, please stand up. We have the cameraman, the camera wizard. Can you just get these guys as well? All right, and if you are under 120 years old, please stand up. The guys, please come in as well. Everybody, come on, come on. All right. Different races, different generations, different people. Look around you, see the people around you. Different colors, different nationalities, different experiences, different timelines, different paths. This is who we are at the right physical plane. And what we're gonna do right now is something that is super silly. Are you ready? You have two choices. From now you can decide whether you do something silly with me, with us, or you can sit down. And if you sit down, you're gonna enjoy the entertainment. All right, the first thing is that we're gonna push you back into the primitive life of you. Which is, in this case, I would like you to choose an animal that describes you, describes your energy, and imagine their voice. So, for example, if it's a cat, the voice is gonna be a meow. If it's a dog, it's gonna be a woof. If it's a bear, it's gonna be a grah. Pick up the animal, you have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hold. This is what you're gonna do. On my count of 3, when I go 3, 2, 1, we're gonna just crack it open. Are we agreed? Yeah. Let me make it easy for you. This is my shout. Grah! So let's gonna start the first one. Are we ready, everybody? You wanna look silly? Let's look silly. 3, 2, 1, go! That was the first cracking of the shell. You see, everything in life, when it happens first. You want to try, and then you want to allow yourself to do something. And for that, Tijal, come over and be one of the organizers. Can we give a round of applause for her, please? Let's go welcome. Your cameraman, our camera wizard, can we have you here? And me and Tijal, we're gonna take your picture, you get everybody else. Are we ready for the second one? Yes. But because life is not that always predictable, I'm gonna make it a little bit challenging for all of you. Here is the thing. TEDx, we're here right now, and we're about to perform the first human zoo on an international platform. All of you, just cameraman, our camera wizard, please make sure you get everybody else, because this is one for the history, because 1 year from now, when you see this, and you look at yourself, you're gonna be one of two things. Either you're going full-hearted, or halfway, and then you're gonna always revert back to reality. It's gonna be always online. I know Maher is gonna go crazy, I know Dave is gonna go crazy, and I know there's a crazy man I've been living, I know him for a while, I don't live with him, I mean, like, he's married. So anyway, are we ready? I'm not asking for approval. We're gonna go. Whoever want to go crazy, go crazy. However, this time it's gonna go with your all heart out, all the way till you run out of breath. Teacher, ready? What's your voice?
Lines.
How does the line sound? Roar. Think it out.
Roar.
Let's go crazy. Roar, roar. Come on.
Roar.
Match my voice really loud. Go.
Roar.
That's it. And you're gonna take this one as well. Are we ready? Yo.
Yes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Remember, there is a very thin line between who you really are and who you think you might be. Bridge the gap. Thank you.